How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man's on the...
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSG, that soccer guy. Welcome back to a Premier League match day preview for Aston Villa versus Chelsea. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my starting lineup as well as my man of the match and my score prediction. With that being said, let's get straight into it. So look, guys, I'm making this video a couple of days early. I'm going to be out this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to film after the press conference like I usually do. So I'm going off this just based on pure speculation on who I think is going to be available and based on who is currently available right now to pick a starting lineup who I think is going to be good enough to beat Aston Villa. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Starting off with the goalkeeper, it was a toss-up for me for this one because Kepa played so good in the last game and Mendy's been our starting keeper for the entire season. But for this game, I decided to go with Kepa. A lot of people might be surprised by that. Kepa's going to be the one that's playing a lot of the games in January because Edouard Mendy is going to be out for the African Cup of Nations. So I think we need to get him in the team, get him performing, get him confident so that he's going to be fine to do the job while Mendy is gone. And I think this is a perfect game for him to be able to do that. So for me, Kepa is the goalkeeper for this game. For the back three in this game, I'm going for these three right here. Antonio Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah, like I said in the last video, I think he was more than good enough to make the team in this game. I think this is our best back line that we have, and I think it's been proven time and time again that this is the back line that gets the job done the most. Rudiger, we know who Rudiger is. He's a guy that's not afraid to get in somebody's face and getting people yellow cards, so that's something that's going to be very good for us in a game like this against Villa. Thiago Silva, he saved us from a lot of goals lately. And so is Trevor Chalobah. Definitely the best back line we could go for right now. Our strongest back line. So that's the back three for this game. As far as the midfield looks like this. Left wing back, Alonso, we already know. Only option. Reece James has to be the right wing back. I would say there's more options, but he really is the only option. He does it better than anybody else. Kova and Conte, I'm super excited for this. They're the best two midfielders in the team by far. I think these two playing together is going to bring the best out of the team. We're going to dominate in the midfield 100% if these guys are in the midfield. And it's going to allow our forward players to stay up the field and be an attacking threat for the entirety of the game. Now, as far as my front three, the front three looks like this. Surprisingly, I went with Harvey Vale up front. A lot of people might be like, you're going for the strongest team. Why would you put Harvey Vale up front? The Pulisic striker situation has not been working. We don't really have another striker that can play in that position. The false nine doesn't really do well. And in the last game when we had the striker up front, Harvey Vale was getting the ball played into him, and he was doing really well. I don't know if this is exactly what Thomas Tuchel will go for. I feel like Mason Mount and Ziyech will probably be in the team. I think the team is going to be pretty close to what I picked besides Kepa and Harvey Vale. I could see it easily being Mendy and Pulisic back in those positions. But for me, I think to utilize the players to the best of our ability, we just pulled Vale up. He had a very good game. The only thing he didn't do was score. And I think you put him in a game like this against Aston Villa with a team that we feel this good, I definitely think he could get himself a goal in this game. And that's exactly why I picked him. We need a striker up front, and I think he's the man to do it for us in this game. As far as the subs bench looks like this. We actually do have quite a bit of quality on the bench. Jorginho can come off the bench. Saul's been decent in the last couple games. And, of course, we have the veteran Aspi. He can always come in and do something good for the team. And Christian Pulisic. As far as the goalkeepers, I put two goalkeepers on the bench. Not that we'll ever need two goalkeepers. And there probably won't even be a bench of 9 players. It'll probably be more like 8 or 7 players. I also put Soonsup Bell on the bench. I think he was good enough to stay in the squad, especially until players start coming back. Having a youth to be able to come off the bench, I think is very good and will be very influential for the team. And it'll allow those players to play better being around the senior players. I think it'll be something that they want to do. They want to rise to the occasion. I think we're going to get the best out of the team having these youngsters in to push the veterans that may not have been doing the best or may have been slacking lately. So this is something that I think will definitely improve the team. I don't know if this exact lineup Tuchel is going to go for, but I think if we want to win the game, this is definitely the lineup we should pick. As far as the scoreline, we played really good against Brentford, and we had a far weaker team than Brentford. At least that's the way I feel. I think we they had more of a 100% team than we do. I'm not really sure about how Aston Villa is doing as far as cases of COVID. I don't know if they're going to have a ton of their starters back, but if we play a team like this, I think we definitely could beat them. As far as scoreline, I don't know. I believe in Kepa to get another clean sheet, and I think this could probably be another 2-0, maybe even a 3-0 game. Maybe this is the clinical Chelsea that we've been looking for, and maybe with the striker up front we can get 3 goals. As far as the scores for this game, I think Mason Mount's going to get back in. He's going to get a goal. Harvey Vale, like I said, give him the opportunity, and I think he takes it this time 100%. Goal for Harvey Vale. And, either a goal for Reece James or a goal for Trevor Chalobah. Our defenders have been doing it big this season, and I don't see why they wouldn't do it again. That's my predictions. 3-0, man of the match. I think N'Golo Kante is going to be the man of the match for me. He's going to do what he does best. He's going to dominate the midfield. He's going to make it look really easy, and as long as we don't have any injuries, I'd say this is going to be a completely positive game for us. With all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all the support lately. It's been your boy, TSG, that soccer guy, signing out.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack up on my